Hey everyone, so it just rained a little bit and it's gonna rain again, and I'm trying to get out here really quick. I want to film a little bit of what's going on in the garden. So I guess we'll start this way. This is a bed of mustard greens, looking very beautiful. Over here was some chocolate mint that was coming back from last year. This is broccoli. This is also broccoli. This is a weed. This is broccoli. That's red acre cabbage. And down there, I believe, is cauliflower, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's cauliflower. There was something here, and then I guess it just died. So this one is a pepper. You see there's peppers coming up there. These are volunteer peppers. I grew peppers in this pot last year, and I just decided to leave those peppers drop and go to seed, and now they are starting to come back. So I'll probably transplant out the strongest ones out of that bucket. Yep. And this is 2 buckets of weeds. These are strawberries here. This is like a strawberry patch. This was a bed of strawberries, now it's a bed of weeds. I think that was some gladiolas I put in there, but I don't know if they came. They don't look like they're coming back. That was my self-wicking tub. I need to get and weed that out so that I can put something else in there. This was also a pepper pot, and looks like there's a bunch of volunteers coming up there. This looks like it's just a weed, and I'm gonna pull that one out. All right, so yeah, there's some volunteer peppers coming out of there. This looks like a raspberry that is coming through the fence. There's raspberry on this side and a lot of weeds. But this raspberry here is really getting out of control. Like there's 2 other, what do you call them? Runners or whatever you want to call them. I can't remember. Shoots that are coming off of this mother plant. And they're going out that way, and they're coming this way. And I'll have raspberries here too soon. I don't mind it stretching out, you know, a little bit, because I love raspberries, but any further than this right here, and I'll have to do some eradicating. All right, over here was a volunteer something that came up. I don't know what that was. It came up or came back, and then it immediately went to flowering. So I'll probably get in here and chop that out of there. I did sow okra over here. It probably isn't coming up just yet because it hasn't really been hot. It's been kind of cool lately, but I think there are a couple of little okras coming up. So yeah, these will have to come out of here, but I need to get the clippers for those. I did transplant some sunflowers over here, and then I turned around and I mulched, so I'm not sure they're gonna make it. Yeah, I might have to do something else there. I planted some chives over here. This also was a volunteer, and immediately it went to flowering. These are all the Jetstar Tomatoes on this side. So Jetstar is a vine type, which is an indeterminate tomato. Heavy yields of firm, meaty fruit that resist cracking and are low in acid. Alright. So that's what these tomatoes over here are. And there's, I think, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. And I am going to put some basil in over here. No, actually, these are early girls over here. I thought I had 8 Jetstars, but there's 4 Jetstars and 4 early girls. These are also the indeterminate type. Mosquitoes are getting me, guys. So let me hurry up. Down here I have a patch for the bush beans. I think I put 12 in there. You can see they're coming up. There's a few coming up in here. They have not all popped up, but I don't doubt that they will. Alright, so then over here, this is lemon balm and lavender in this grow bag here. This is cilantro that came back from last year. This is sage. It's getting ready to flower. It's going to have the most beautiful purple flowers. And then we have red grape tomatoes on this side. Okay. Another cilantro plant flowering. More cilantro coming up. These are red peppers. So there's red peppers in here. And then over here are California Wonder peppers. Now see, this pepper is not big enough to be setting fruit. So I'm gonna take that off. I want this pepper to get strong and actually be able to hold some fruit before I let it produce fruit. More cilantro here. And let me just pinch this off. I need to make sure that these peppers are strong and established. This is a weed. I believe it's a thistle. And I could not get it out of there. So I'm going to just keep chopping and dropping that. And it's going to just have to feed my plants. This is kale that I stuck over here. And these are the Tomatillos. So there's 4 over here. These are chives that came back from last year. These are Brussels sprouts. There's 1, 2, 3. All this creeping Charlie is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Red acre cabbage. This is another, sorry about the noise. This is another sage that's getting ready to flower. More red acre cabbage. These are cauliflower. Early snowball cauliflower. There's more bunching onions there. Brussels sprouts here. This is more bunching onions. Back here there are 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the sweet 100s. This is a Swiss chard that came back from last year. These are purple beauty peppers. There's 4 of those. More of the bunching onions. Some of these onions are trying to go to seed. You see that little tip right there? This will go to seed if I let it. Not ready for that. Over here is squash, spaghetti squash, and honeyboat squash, I believe. No, actually these are probably both spaghetti squash. And then this one in the middle was a volunteer, so I don't know what kind. No, actually no. These are the the patty pan squashes. That's what these are. These 2 are the patty pans, and then that is a volunteer, so I don't know what that is. And then we're gonna go on the other side. So this is a big pile of grass clippings that I'm going to use as mulch when it eventually dries out. We don't spray our grass, so I can use it as mulch and to feed my plants and put in my compost. Here's my grapevine, one of them. It has gone all the way up. There were some little blossoms on it not too long ago. So that's exciting. There's another one on the other side that I thought was dead. It's not dead. This is my romaine lettuce. This right here is a volunteer bean. I wonder if it is a scarlet runner bean. I've got dill coming up right here. And then my radishes are ready, pretty much ready to pick. I'm going to get those out of there and probably sow another round of radishes succession planting. These are all jalapenos and dill. So these are all jalapeno peppers. They're the only hot pepper I have in the garden. All right, around this way, I just got these cucumbers in right before it rained. So over here is a garden sweet cucumber, and what I did was I buried the cups and then I put rabbit manure inside those cups, and when I get ready to water them I will fill those cups with water. There's holes in the bottoms of the cups. These were the cups that they were seeded in. So these are pickle bush. There's 2 pickle bush, and then there's 1 garden sweet. This here is a sugar baby watermelon, and then there's 4 salad slicers, and then that is a strawberry watermelon, but I'm just really not sure that's even gonna make it. And then of course there's all the peas along the way here, and then a pot there with peas. This is the bok choy that's probably going to seed, and spinach there. I have to re-mulch all of this because the weeds are coming through. So this is another area that needs to be planted and mulched. These little helicopter things are like crazy over here, and I need to get those out of there before they start planting themselves. This is the other grapevine. It's very small compared to the other one. The other one has grown all the way up. This one, I was sure this one was dead, so yeah. All right, let's look at the raspberries. Okay, so here's one here, and I believe these are all Red Heritage raspberries. Not positive here. This is raspberry here. I don't know what this white stuff is. Oh, these are just the little flowers that came off of here, or off of there rather. So this is a raspberry here. Then I have one here, and then this is like the massive one over here, and it's sending out shoots. Okay, over here in the swimming pool I have a lovely, beautiful oregano plant here. Very lovely. This came back from last year. And then I've got a honey boat and a spaghetti squash in the pool. So those are all my squash plants. I don't think I'm done planting squash, but I'm not sure. I don't have any zucchini. If I can find some zucchini at the farmer's market, I will probably buy some zucchini starts. So let's look at the trees. I'm losing light here and the mosquitoes are tearing me up. So this is what I hope is my pear tree. This is what it started as, and I was sure that it was dead, but I want to say that this growth is coming off of this tree. I could be wrong and these could just be weeds, but I don't know. I was hoping that this was the pear tree. Does anyone recognize this leaf? Or am I tripping and this is just a big old weed? So that was the pear. Down here is the nectarine. Now this one is actually really a nectarine, yes. So this one came back from last year and it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it right now. I will probably prune that bottom off, you know, after the fall or before it starts to bloom next spring. And then this was supposed to be my peach tree. This was supposed to be my peach and it never did anything. It never had any growth. It never had any sign of life. I tried to do the scratch test and I didn't get anything green, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not viable. So I'll have to get another peach. Over here is the elderberry that I planted last year. So there's one, and then there's one. So it's probably about up to my thigh, just past my knees. This one is probably up to my knee. Yeah. But I have more to plant. This was a blueberry and it is not with us anymore. I have to get in here and get these weeds taken care of. This is my wood chip pile that I am going to use to mulch. I need to put another layer inside the garden because there's lots of weeds coming up, and then I also need to mulch in the pots and around the side where the cucumbers are, and so on and so forth. And let me show you what I have going on the patio. Before we get to the patio, this is my blackberry, the oldest of my blackberries. It's pretty massive. Reaching out here and here. So that's the oldest of the blackberries. That's another raspberry there. I want to say that that is a blueberry, but I could be wrong. It's probably another blackberry. So a lot of weeding needs to be done. This is 2 blueberries that I got from Walmart not too long ago, right before Earth Day. 2 of these blueberries, and then this is a gold raspberry over here on the side in this pot. Over here is another blackberry that needs to go in the ground. There's chocolate mint stevia that still has to go in the ground. I've got some peas in here, and then also another blueberry that I forgot about, and it had got really dry, so I don't know if it's gonna make it. More chocolate mint, and then pineapple mint. These things get really dried out really fast, so I need to find a different place to put these. Alright guys, it is dark. It's getting dark. You see the street lights coming on there, and the mosquitoes are out here in full force already. It's supposed to rain again, and I'm supposed to get some more rain, so I'm thankful for that because I did not water in the cucumbers because I knew it was going to rain. that's it, guys. I tried to hurry up and get through it as quickly as I could before I lose the daylight and also before it starts to rain again. But there you have it. That's what I got going on, and that's not the end of it. So thanks for joining me, and until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye, guys.